What's good, you guys? It's your boy NTB Self-Made back at y'all with a reaction. Hey, y'all make sure, before we start this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, or just like and subscribe. Next, make sure you go to Liberal Hive Minds channel and subscribe to him. Anyways, let's get into it. So, how y'all want it today, chat? How y'all want it? Y'all want it in black? Y'all want it in black? Or you want it in red? Which one? Anyways, so... Anyway, so check it out. Right? This how I'm rocking. I'd say past 3 years, this how I'm rocking. So ever since Trump been gone, that's how I've been feeling. You feel me? I admit, I used to think the same as everybody else. Fuck F Donald Trump. That's how I used to think. But I would say his last year, not his last year, I would say the middle of his third year and then fourth year, I really started to see bro is 100. You feel me? And then ever since then, I got screenshots, bro. I got screenshots of me putting that shit on social media. And you know, it's not the popular vote, but I never liked the popular vote. You going right, I'm going left. You going left, I'm going right. That's just how I am, bro. You feel me? So I like to think for myself. So I never done a video like this just because I never wanted my channel to get divided or be politicked out or anything like that. So, yeah, man, America. That's all I can say is America. You know what I'm saying? Wake up in the morning, give me some moonshine. You feel me? But let's see what this video talking about, y'all. Yeah, let's see what this video talking about.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Alright, so we've all seen it. We've all seen the propaganda wave coming out of the left-wing media.
Look how they got Reddit with the big-ass nose.
They're trying to rewrite history, or more specifically, they're trying to rewrite Kamala Harris's history. All of a sudden, Kamala Harris is a brand new woman. She's the very best with an unimpeachable record. Yeah, where did that...
Let me fix my camera.
Vice president ever that's basically sabotaging Joe Biden's ability to get reelected. Okay. We went so quickly from that to now I guess Kamala Harris is Obama version 2.0, just a different gender. Well, it's an interesting strategy, I'll give them that. It's the neutralizer from Men in Black that wipes your memory, or some sort of wacky attempt at Star Wars trickery using the Force. You will forget everything that you knew about Kamala Harris. She is reborn as the greatest thing ever. Right. Well, you tried it. Nice try, Democrats.
Nice
but let's
try,
just
buddy.
interject with reality for a little bit, shall we? Let's do a walk through memory
please let's interject with reality
lane and have a conversation about who Kamala Harris really is as a candidate, as a politician. We got some stuff to...
Because look, before we even get into that, look, bro, everything has skyrocketed that we have to pay for, bro. Y'all squeezing the hell out of us, bro. Y'all squeezing the hell out of us. Y'all taxing the hell out of us. You know what I'm saying? And look, I wouldn't be me if I didn't do a video like this. I'm not even gonna monetize it because I know they're gonna yellow mark it. You feel me? But you know, I remember once upon a time my rent was $900, $1,000. We talking about $1,400 now, plus food, plus gas, plus note, plus insurance. I mean, bro.
To get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so let's just not waste any time. We're currently living through a cost of living crisis. People are concerned about making ends meet. I'm sure what's on a lot of people's mind is maybe getting a tax break, easing the bureaucratic
please give us a tax break.
burden and letting people get back on their feet. Well, where does Kamala Harris stand on taxes?
So these are some of the ways, but we've got to increase the corporate tax rate.
That's tough.
Right?
No, not right.
We also have to increase taxes for the top 1%.
What? Wait, hold on.
And that part of we also have to increase taxes for the top 1%. And that part of that is going to be about repealing that tax bill that they just passed. And also looking at estate taxes are going to have to go up.
Yeah, she's pretty much as far left as they come. Arguing for increased personal taxes, corporate taxes, estate taxes, I mean, you name it, she wants to tax it. Kamala Harris is the most far left of liberal. In fact,
how could you vote for this? What, because she's brown?
She was rated as such. In 2019, she was rated the most liberal senator by GovTrack, but of course they deleted that part from their website.
Vice President Harris, in 2019, GovTrack, which covers legislation and voting records, referred to then Senator Kamala Harris as that year's most liberal senator.
Absolutely freaking pathetic. Kamala Harris is as far left as they come. Now, of course, that tends to not be so popular in a general election setting. Usually that's only in vogue during the Democrat primary process, where you need to appeal to green-haired, fuzzy armpit, septum-ringed leftoids. Then, of course, toning it down during the general, most people don't want a far-left socialist as the next president of the United States. And, of course, Democrats have been
Man, Trump 2024, man. Trump 2024, man.
running away from that label. But I don't know, what I'm seeing here is pretty leftist. In fact, I think it might even go beyond that, probably into the territory of Marxist. Here's Kamala Harris going on the record, claiming that she's not for equality, no, she's for equity, forcing outcomes through the power of government.
It has to be about a goal of saying everybody should end up in the same place. And since we didn't start in the same place, some folks might need more. Equitable distribution. Giving resources based on equity, understanding that we fight for equality, but we also need to fight for equity, understanding not.
She sounds really money hungry. Y'all vote for her and she get in, she gonna squeeze the hell out of us, bro.
Not everyone starts out at the same
Every last drop.
place. We are proud of the fact that equity is one of our guiding principles. Proud of the fact that we
Grimy
understand
principles?
equality is important, but not everybody starts out on the same base.
Not only is Kamala Harris left-wing, Kamala Harris is a borderline communist. And not in the hyperbolic sense, oh, she's a communist. No, a literal communist.
Literal.
This is Marxism. And we simply cannot let the leftist media bury this stuff. Because that's exactly what the leftist media is trying to do. They're trying to bury the truth with their totally absurd fake news fact checks. Here's WCCO, CBS News.
Trump falsely accused Harris of donating to Minnesota Freedom Fund, bailing out dangerous criminals.
News Minnesota, Trump falsely accuses Harris of donating to Minnesota Freedom Fund, bailing out dangerous criminals. What a ridiculous claim, especially coming from WCCO, considering these clowns back in 2022 literally asked her about it.
I want to ask you, the Minnesota GOP is holding a press conference this afternoon to criticize you for your support a couple of years ago, before you were the vice president, for something called the Minnesota Freedom Fund that was really set up to help those who were arrested in the aftermath of the George Floyd riots, help them get out. It's since been sort of morphed into something else and has been used.
Look, man, Trump for the win, gang. Oh, God.
To help people get out who've been accused of many other crimes. Do you have any thoughts about this?
Well, first of all, I am a child of parents who marched for civil rights in the 1960s in America. And I have always been and will always be a supporter of peaceful protests. Many peaceful protests over the history of our country have led to an expansion of rights. And
man, is this like colorism politics, bro? Like, is it because you're brown? Like you're
and an expansion of civil rights. So that's where I stand on peaceful protest.
Who can get the job done, bro? I was watching a YouTuber earlier. He said, who can get the job done? One's already done it through a crisis. I'm not going to say which one it is because I ain't even going down like that. But through a crisis. Bro, I bought a new car. Yeah, my boy Trump.
I don't know. Tom, you better bring this home. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Tom Emmer, great guy. We're going to bring this home. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank our next Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance.
Trump already know he bringing that thing home, man.
And I especially want to thank the great state of Minnesota.
Minnesota. Let's go, Trump.
Before we begin, I want to condemn the evil attack on Israel that took place earlier today. A missile launched by Hezbollah killed at least a dozen children, young children. They were playing, as you heard, on a soccer field in Israeli territory.
Rest in peace to them. That's tough.
Territory on the Golan Heights, a place that I recognized during my administration as under Israel's sovereignty. It was a big thing. They've been trying to get it done for 72 years. I got it done in about 1 hour. The savage Hezbollah terrorists struck these children with an Iranian precision missile. Dozens more were wounded in the attack, and sadly, the death toll is probably going to go very substantially higher. Our hearts go out to the families of these innocent children. No parent should have to...
See, that's why we need my boy, because he conscious. He here with it. He here with it. He here with it, bro. He's here with it. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Stop playing.
Suffer the terrible loss of a child at the hands of terrorists or anybody else. Today's attack on Israel cannot be forgotten, and it will go down as another moment in history created by a weak and ineffective United States president and vice president. They wouldn't have done this if I were the
They definitely wouldn't have. They definitely wouldn't have.
president. They wouldn't have done it. And they didn't. With time, this situation will only get worse for our country with the kind of leadership that we have right now, which is no leadership. It's probably worse than no leadership. It's negative. It's negative leadership. It must galvanize Republicans, Democrats, independents, conservatives, progressives, libertarians, and everybody else to put strength, respect, and power back into the USA where it belongs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This attack, just like the attack on October 7th or the Ukraine-Russia
Let's see
war.
what else they talking about.
What I thought last night, I said, you know, it's sort of unfair. You have a guy, he says he's great, he's president and all that stuff. They rigged the election, but we won't talk about that. And they say he's president. So he comes out, and he comes out raring to go, and he gets badly beaten. He's losing, and all of a sudden, he's like a fighter. He's losing. Then they took him out of the fight, and they put a new fighter. We have a new victim now, Kamala. We have a new victim.
Ooh.
We have a brand new victim. And honestly, she's a radical left lunatic. And she is, when you find out about her, all I have to say is defund the police. That was her big thing. Let's defund the police.
Who's gonna protect us, bro? Huh? Huh? Who's gonna protect us then? We need firefighters. We need EMT. We need police. You feel me? Them are tough jobs. They need therapy too because of the PTSD of the shit they see. We need them because we not gonna do it. Y'all gonna sit there. If something going down, y'all gonna sit there. Pull out your damn phone.
And as I often say, you know, politicians don't change. Whatever they say first, that's where they are. They don't change. Wouldn't you say that, Tom? Whatever they say, if they said 5 years ago, 8 years ago, defund the police, she said it like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. But so if that's what they say, that's ultimately where they want to go. But this was really a coup and by the Democrats. This was a coup of a man that had 14 million votes. He wanted to run. They wouldn't let him run. They treated him horribly. They said to him, we can do it the nice way or we can do it the hard way. To Joe, he's president. This was a coup of the presidency. They threatened him with the 25th Amendment. They said, Joe, we're going to threaten you with a thing called the 25th Amendment. You're cognitively and physically a mess. And if you don't get out, we're going to take you out with the 25th Amendment. And he said, I'll go. And then the fake news said, oh, he was so brave. He was so brave. No, he was forced to leave. So now we have a new candidate to defeat the most incompetent, unpopular, and far-left vice president in American history, probably the most far-left person in American history. Less than 4 months from now, Minnesota is going to defeat Kamala Harris.
Kamala. Let's go, Trump. Let's go, Trump.
And remember what I said a short time ago. A short time ago, she strongly fought for many, many bad things, but to me, I love the police. We're not defunding them. We're going to fund them. Fund them. We're going to overfund them. She's just thinking. She's defund the police, and I'm overfund the police. We're going to overfund.
Look, y'all, I know this might be unpopular, but if you're new, you know what to do. Hit that motherfucking like, hit that motherfucking sub. It's your boy NTB So Made, and I'm up out of this bitch. Peace.